Hello, and welcome back to the 3 Up Moon live stream, everybody. My name is Matt, otherwise known as 3 Up Moon, here on Twitch and on YouTube, and I stream every single day from around 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific onward. You can always catch me here every Wednesday and Thursday during the day, because those are my days off, so I usually stream daytime streams at that time. And I usually play games, retro games that I grew up with, try to play retro games that I've never played before, and ones that I like to showcase are ones that I really enjoy the soundtrack and sound design and sound engineering in. So there's a ton of games, at least for me, on the NES and Super Nintendo that were super formative, on the Game Boy Advance as well, in terms of me wanting to get into sound engineering and sound design. And that was kind of part of the catalyst of the channel. So if you're new to the channel, or you're just tuning in for the first time, welcome in. I hope you're having an awesome weekend so far. It's Sunday, August 14th, so happy Sunday. Today we're going to continue part 4 of our ongoing hard mode challenge of Pokemon Fire Red. And we're playing a version of Pokemon Fire Red that's really interesting. It has 898 Pokemon. So it has Pokemon, moves, and abilities, all from the games up to Generation 8. So Pokemon Sun and Moon, Black and White, Sword and Shield. It's got a bunch of really cool modern quality of life improvements. So, for example, the experience share is a key item you can turn on and off, like the newer games. Also, there are some really cool quality of life improvements in terms of the font color in battle, telling you if a move is going to be effective, ineffective, or do no damage at all. It basically gives you a little bit of a hint. And a lot of this stuff is available in the newer games. It's got the Dex Nav feature from Pokemon Omega Ruby, Alpha Sapphire. And it's just a pretty neat way to revisit the game. This is not the type of randomizer that I normally play, because it's got built-in randomization, so it asks me 3 questions at the beginning. Do you want to randomize the Pokemon? Yes or no? Do you want to randomize the abilities? And do you want to randomize the moves? Other than that, all the TM moves, all the items in the overworld, all the TM move compatibility, none of that is touched. All that is vanilla. So we did have 3 starter options. We had, of course, we had Snom, an ice bug type Pokemon. We had Feraligatr. Snom is from Gen 8. Feraligatr from Gen 2. And we had Hariyama from Gen 3. And we ended up, through a random number generator, getting Hariyama. But at the end of the last stream, we lost Hariyama. We lost our starter. Now, the Nuslock rules are fairly simple, but quick breakdown, you can also Google them. We can only catch the first Pokemon we encounter in each new area. If our Pokemon completely faints, it's considered permanently dead, so we can't use them again, which is why we lost our starter. And we'll do a team recap in a second here, but if we lose all of our Pokemon on our team, then it's considered game over. And a couple of weeks ago, we started and also lost a Pokemon Emerald randomizer run. In the end of the last part of this, we ended up beating Lieutenant Surge. And in the last stream, we also beat Misty. So we've got 3 badges. We cleared all of Essasan, we cleared all of Diglett's Cave, and we don't quite have enough Pokemon that we've caught to be able to get the HM Flash. So where we are now is we're in Cerulean City. We have to go east. And we need to head towards the Rock Tunnel. Now, famously, Rock Tunnel is going to be completely pitch black, so I've got a map open, and we're going to just follow that and try to do it blind without Flash. But other than that, we'll do a team recap and dive into Rock Tunnel, head towards the power plant. I don't think we can access the power plant yet, but eventually we'll be able to get a Zapdos, or a randomized Zapdos. It'll be neat. Stick around, enjoy some music from the PlayStation 1 era, And if you're not a member of the Discord already, go join. Go do it. Just go do it. Okay, I will see you in just a few minutes. Happy Sunday. Okay, you should be able to see the game and hear the game shortly. Hopefully it's not too loud. Hopefully it's a good balance. And welcome in. We're in Cerulean City. Let's check out our Pokemon. Now we did, and you're going to notice that the user interface is going to look a lot more like Pokemon Black and White in this, which is awesome. Highly recommend checking this game out. Even if you don't randomize them, it's got a lot of really cool quality of life improvements that will make Pokemon Fire Red Vanilla very fun. So we have Scooty, who's named by Henny Blank, one of our mods. This was a Venipede that we bought essentially as our Magikarp equivalent outside of the Mount Moon Poke Center for $500. Definitely super viable on the team. Evolved at level 22 to Whirlipede and at level 32 to Scolipede. Scolipede then was able to start learning rock moves. And as I mentioned before, we've actually got what do you call it? Rock. Sorry, what was I saying? Randomized abilities and randomized moves. 500 Pokebucks for a Scolipede is absolutely worth it. Totally. Especially early on when the only Pokemon that we had, like we couldn't catch any Pokemon up until we got to that point. And we basically were like, thanks for the gift Pokemon. Thanks for the Pokemon that's for sale. Yo, Wesso, welcome in. Let's do a shout out to Wesso. So I think you're trying to get that average view count going to make affiliate. So feel free to post in the Discord whenever you're going live if you like. See if we can all get you there if you haven't made it already. So yeah, we're just doing a quick team recap, so perfect timing. We've got Poison Point, Rock Tomb, and it's kind of nice that we just happen to get Poison Point, by the way, because the abilities are completely shuffled. It just ended up working out that way, that we basically have the same ability that our Nidoking did in our Pokemon Emerald run. We've got Rock Tomb, Steamroller, Poison Jab, and Leaf Storm. So the same moveset we've had for a bit. Also, TMs are reusable in this, like the newer games. So Rock Tomb is actually from fighting Brock. Then in Diglett's Cave, we caught Doodoo, which is our most recent catch. Doodoo the Quilava. With Grass Pelt, very interesting. Ups defense on grassy terrain. We also have Bolt Beak, which I think is Terravolt and Arctovolt. Those are Pokemon from Pokemon Sword and Shield. I believe they're the fossilized bird Pokemon. Like you use the fossilized bird to bring them to life. I haven't played them. I just read up on these, but Bolt Beak is the essentially the exclusive move for those Pokemon. We also have Crabhammer. So what? No fire moves. But hey, pretty decent. Cut and dig. Not too bad. And then we have Cardi B, the Vivillon. The Pokeball designs on the wings. Pretty great. Sassy Cardi B with Swift Swim, which raises speed in the rain. But we've got Aerial Ace, Secret Power, excuse me, Bounce, and Freeze Shock. Freeze Shock I've never heard of before, but it's a pretty awesome move. It's sort of like Sky Attack, but ice. With a chance to paralyze. So, I mean, an okay team right now. Level 37, level 28, level 25. We took out Lieutenant Surge and Misty in the last stream. Also, let me know, I'm hearing some weird like digital artifacts in the audio. Let me know if you're experiencing anything like that. If the audio is sounding clear to you on my end, or if you need more game audio, less game audio. We're gonna head to the rock tunnel. Ooh, Free Shock is Kyurem Black's move. Interesting. Yeah, I've never heard of it. Because I know there's Blast Burn. Yeah, it's an ice type move able to cause paralysis. The only ice type move able to cause paralysis. Excluding Body Slam, Tri Attack, and Secret Power. If they're under the Refrigerate effect, then Body Slam, Tri Attack, and Secret Power become ice type moves, and therefore can also cause paralysis. But Free Shock is the only one that can actually cause paralysis. Very cool. Introduced in Generation 5. Also known as Freeze Bolt. Yes, it's a signature move of Kyurem Black. Very neat. It's cool. I'm learning lots as we go along here too, so. Let's do it. Now, Route 9, we did run into our first encounter here, and it was a Keldeo, and unfortunately we one-shotted it with our Scolipede. We could have totally had a water-fighting pseudo-legendary, but that's okay, that's okay. So we took on a few of these trainers just to get to the grass. Keep walking. I have to collect more bugs to get stronger. You sure? I gotta collect as many glitches as possible. Let's go. I have my alerts turned off, so no sound effects today, or just like alerts if people follow and stuff. But it's allowing the stream to run a little smoother, so it's worth it. So as you can see here, you can see that poison isn't going to do much because the font color has changed. It lets you know if it's going to be effective or not. Cubone. Hold on to these leaves for me, my good friend. Making it rain with Pokebucks. What's up, Cow Booster? Welcome in. Welcome in, Mighty Collector, and welcome in, Wesso again. Welcome in, Michelle. Hope everyone's having a good Sunday so far. It's quite a busy one today. Burnhill, alright. See, I'm kind of a little less excited about the fact that the items aren't randomized. I wish the items were randomized. Just because it's really fun to pick up, you know? Especially if we got items from all over the map when it comes to Pokemon games, like Generation 1 to 8. Pretty neat. But I can live with it. Go, my Super Bug Pokemon. Watch him have an Ultra Beast. Nope. Still the same old Pyroars. Pyroars, Turtwigs. I haven't really, like, used a Scolipede on my team, aside from evolving it, and maybe using a Scolipede in Pokemon Showdown every once in a while when I do random battles. But Scolipede is pretty viable as a Pokemon. Oh, yep, we got our Galarian Slowbro. You beat the 4th gym in Black and White Randomizer as well. Nice. And you're leveling everyone up to level 32 for the 5th gym right now. Very cool. So yeah, we're basically heading to our 4th. Who's the 4th gym in Black and White again? Who's the 4th gym leader? Alessa. In Nimbasa City. Oh, cool. So yeah, we both just took on electric gym leaders, except we had Lieutenant Surge had some weird Pokemon. Had a Turtwig. Misty had a Darkrai and a Bulbasaur, so you never know. What were the Pokemon that you had to take on? Oh, we got ourselves Snow. Potential starter choice. You don't remember what she had? Nice. You think she had an Electro? Oh, cool, so she still had an electric type. I'm taking the rock tunnel to go to Lavender. We got Hoopa. We're usually pretty good at just steamroll the Hoopas. Hoopa is the Rattata equivalent, the first. Either that or it's the Pidgey equivalent. But the first Pokemon we encountered on Route 1 was Hoopa. Excuse me, wow. So it kind of sucks that Hoopa's really common. We're able to body Hoopa and get a ton of experience, but we were never able to catch Hoopa because the catch rate was just too low. This is our other starter choice for Alligator. It's just better safe than sorry to just constantly use our Scolipede. Can't catch a Pokemon here. Aren't you a little toughy? Your starter options were Poliwag, Tailo, and a normal type. Did you end up just choosing of those three? Or, like, so mine was Snom for Alligator and Hariyama, and I just used a random number generator, and Hariyama was the second Pokemon. So I just got two, and then chose, I usually let the random number generator choose for me. Last time in Pokemon Emerald, I had the option of Kabutops, Gyarados, or Glalie, which is a great option either way. Because you've got ice, you've got rock water, or you've got water flying. And the random number generator chose Kabutops for us. So we had barbecued the Kabutops for quite some time. We got bodied by an Octillery though, at the end of the last part, which was essentially it had Hydro Cannon and it had a Blast Burn. And it just kept rotating, alternating between the two moves. And just wiped our whole team. Despite being water type and like 10 levels higher, we got bodied by a Hydro Cannon as Kabutops. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. You chose Poliwag. Yeah. Gotta keep it accurate to that whole Pokemon Adventures manga. I think he has a Poliwhirl to start Red when he starts his journey, but I love that manga, honestly. It just retells the story of Gen 1 in a more interesting way. The characters are more intriguing, it's a little more adult. They even touch upon a gender identity as well with the introduction of Yellow, which is pretty interesting. But it's a cool story. It also interweaves some of the gym leaders into the story of Team Rocket. But I'll leave it at that. Definitely worth checking out Pokemon Adventures manga. I think they might even still be putting out issues. Could be totally wrong. But yeah, Red actually has a Poliwhirl to start. That's his starter. He's just always had the Poliwhirl, like it was in his family, and like just like a family Pokemon, kind of like how Ash has a Mr. Mime around the house. And then he eventually gets Pikachu. But yeah, it's a really nice re-envisioning of the story. I like it much better than the anime telling of it, that's for sure. It's not much we can do until we get to the rock tunnel, and there'll be a new route we can catch something just outside of the rock tunnel as well. Gotta keep an eye out for the super rod or the good rod here, because we'll have 4 or 5 different areas to go back and catch Pokemon in. Okay, we got Route 10. First encounter. Here we go, folks. We do have some Pokemon names in the queue. Alright, Masquerain, you're gonna join Cardi B. That'll work. Let's just take a look at the moves. I don't want to body this Pokemon. It's happened too many times. Vivian is Pokemon number 666. It's the most evil Pokemon. Nah. We'll body it either way. And we have Poison Point, so maybe it'll do some damage to us. And poison itself. Who knows? What? Okay, hold on. It's a transforming Masquerain? What the fuck? That better not change its catch rate. Does anybody know if Ditto transforms into another Pokemon, does its catch rate change? Or does it stay the same? Mr. says, I chose Poliwag because water is better than normal. I boxed it for a different water type, which you have a lot of right now, but you have a Lombre. Okay. And if you don't get a Water Stone, you're going to switch it out for Slowbro, which you just caught recently. Aha. The starter on the back burner. I feel ya. Wesso. I think you guys are both doing black and white randomized Nuzlocks right now, right? Wesso and Cowmister. Not a Nuzlocke, just a run. Nice. Just a randomizer run. Very cool. I don't know, I mean, we're just gonna guess here. In terms of the catch rate state. I'm curious. Okay. If a Pokemon uses Transform, does its catch rate change? If a player attempts to catch a transformed wild Pokemon, oh, interesting. In Generation 1, in Pokemon Red and Blue, and Yellow, if you use Transform, it also copies catch rate, but it copies an unused catch rate value, so every transformed Pokemon has the same catch rate. It's a unique catch rate from Ditto's catch rate, so it's actually different, but it's specifically reused for every transformation. So it'll be the same whether if it's a transformed Blastoise, a transformed Cloyster, a transformed Jinx. Afterwards, all the remakes, if a player attempts, and in every game afterwards, including Gen 2, if the player attempts to catch a transformed wild Pokemon, the catch rate from its original species is used, instead of in Gen 1 where the unused catch rate value was copied. So that's interesting. So it's always going to be the original Pokemon. So there is a chance, this isn't going to be like catching a Scolipede, thankfully. There is a chance that we can catch this. Because I think Masquerain has a better catch rate than Scolipede. But now it can use Rock moves. Cowmister, I haven't played Black and White before. Nice. And Wesso is saying, I had a Meowth on my team because it had Pickup, and then it died to a Shiftry because it was brought out by Whirlwind. Ooh, that's the worst. Whenever something like that pulls you out or sends out another Pokemon, or when you're trapped, that's kind of how we lost our starter. Was we used Jaw Lock and it trapped us into battle, but that was kind of our own fault. That was our own fault. I'll take responsibility for that one. Oh, you couldn't swap it because of a trap. See, it's so frustrating. Catch rate of 75 for Masquerain, which is 17.5% with a Pokeball. Yes. Heck yeah. I'll take it. New addition to the team, always down with it. We do have some, like I said, some names in the queue. Also, I want to take a moment to say thank you to Horatio Outside for the recent raid. Thank you to Lord Loki Asgard for the recent raid. And thanks to Andy of Squidville fame for the recent resub at Tier 1. And Henny Blank for the recent resub at Tier 1. I really appreciate it. Thank you to Orcus Porcus for the recent follow. And Plaid Trombonist for the recent follow as well. In terms of names, the next name here is Randomizer. So that's the name of this. Randomizer the Masquerain. The Eyeball Pokemon. The antennae have distinctive patterns that look like eyes. When it rains, they grow heavy, making flight impossible. See, that would be really cool if they interpreted that in Pokemon Legends Arceus or in the newer games, where if it actually was raining, Masquerains were walking on the floor, like they weren't flying. Every time it was raining, they're just like walking with their little feet. Waddling. So this one is a Pokemon named by Henny Blank as well. The idea is the name is like Rando is the first name, and then Miser, like the Heat Miser. From those Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer cartoons. Here we go, Randomizer, level 17, bug and flying. I mean, it's almost, so now we have a bug and flying buddy for Cardi B. But it's almost a bug-only run, besides, of course, Aquilava. You've seen a ton of legendary so far in your run. Moltres, Raikou, Dialga, Palkia, Entei, Kyurem. Wow. When I was playing Pokemon Emerald, the most recent run, we ran into Mewtwo, Celebi, Jirachi, Lugia, Zapdos. Just in the wild. Moltres. I don't play with legendary clauses or anything. If I can catch a legendary, if you know, it's possible. I've caught a legendary before with just a Pokeball. So if I can catch it, I can catch it. Alright. So Randomizer raises speed in a sandstorm. Cardi B raises speed in the rain. So they're weather buddies. We've got Superpower, Bind, Avalanche, an attack move that gains in intensity if the target has hurt the user. Interesting. And Transform. Interesting. Okay, let's take a look at what kind of moves we can give you, and maybe items. Sure. Just in case we go to sleep. Okay, let's see what we can learn. Water Pulse? Yes. We don't have any water moves, so this will be good. Just for coverage. Instead of Bind, and the chance to confuse. Super into that. Moltres and Blaziken are fire chicken buddies. Totally. Do you have them both on the team? Fire chicken buddies. Don't you mean Los Porres Hermanos? The Chicken Brothers? That's awesome. That's a great pairing to have on a team. Fire flying, fire fighting. Ah, Chef Kiss. Nobody can learn Bullet Seed. Brick Break. Randomizer can't learn Shockwave. That'd be really sweet. Oh wow, they were also the same route. No way. So they were buddies, for sure. Yeah, I'll try and see if we can learn Aerial Ace, because it's good to have a stab move. I'm not sure if I like Superpower as a move. I have to say, I'm always drawn to, like, getting rid of it. We do have an Ice move already, and 2 flying moves on the other end. I'm going to leave it for now because we might potentially transform. We can teach Aerial Ace at any time. But I found, like, we've already replaced Superpower on Doodoo, our Quilava. I found that I'm not a fan of Superpower, even though it's like, what the hell? It's like, dude, it's 120 power, 100 accuracy. It's a strong fighting move, why not do it? But the fact that it lowers your attack and defense, I just always see that as a drawback. It's not worth it. It's just in my mind. Okay, I'm back. Thanks for your patience. Let's do it. I mean, I have a map. We'll heal, and we'll try to do this without Flash. I heard that ghosts haunt Lavender Town. Oh, Moon, I've been looking for you. It's me, one of the ever-present aides to Professor Oak. Wonderful. If your Pokedex has complete data on 20 species, I'm supposed to give you a reward from Professor Oak. He entrusted me with this Everstone. Yeah, sure. Oh, you've only caught one kind of Pokemon? You need 20 kinds. Why does it say one kind? Is that only because... Does it say one kind because the only Gen 1 Pokemon that we've caught is a Cubone? Yeah. We caught one Cantonlon. That's amazing. Okay, I'll take a look. This is a good opportunity to show who's on permanent vacation. So our starter 900, the Hariyama. MF Doom, the Wimpod at level 20, unfortunately. First time seeing a Wimpod, first time having a Wimpod on the team. Because again, I haven't played Sword and Shield. Or Sun and Moon. This is from Sun and Moon. Killer Mike. Cubone. The only one... That's pretty funny, actually. The only one that... that actually counts. The types of Pokemon match up differently with each other. Every type is stronger than some types and weaker than others. Like rock, paper, scissors, like Rochambeau, huh? Complex rock, paper, scissors. A nugget is totally useless, so I sold it for 5,000 Pokebucks. That guy's he's not living his nugget life, that's for sure. His nug life. I've been out at a Pokemon gym a few times, but I always lose. I'm never really gonna make the most of this Pokemon gym membership, am I? More Turtwig users. Galarian Slowbro. Go for it. I love what Lord Loki said the other night when we were fighting Galarian Slowbro. As Slowbro basically has got his Buster on. He's in his Mega Man cosplay. Let's just switch up the Pokemon and open up the map. Should be an item. Yep. First Pokemon in here we get a chance to catch, by the way. Oh, we're gonna battle first, though. Pokemon fight. Ready, go! Cool. Let me know if audio is going okay, if there's any delays or anything in the audio. You love the Slowpoke line, and it's 7 different forms. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier. One of our mods, Inorama, was saying I should totally have try and do just an all Slowpoke team. Could be kind of fun to do in Pokemon Showdown or something. Because you could have Slowpoke, Slowbro, Slowking, and you could have one of them be like a Mega Evolving Slowking, and then Galarian Slowpoke, Galarian Slowbro, and Galarian Slowking. And there's your team. It'd be pretty neat. You have to be careful because Quilava also has Crabhammer, like the wild ones. It's not Galarian, it's Galarian, I know. Galar. Randomizer grew to level 18. Doo-doo dug a hole. Cause doo-doo dug a hole. The doo-doo dug a hole. It's a steel type move. It's not very effective. Thank you very much. Doo-doo. Doo-doo dug a hole. It's awesome. If I was a Psychic type trainer, I would use Slowbro, Galarian Slowbro, Slowking, and Galarian Slowking. Oh yeah, totally. Leaving the Slowpokes out of it. Also, Poison Psychic is a really unique type combination. I feel like Slowbro and Slowpoke, like that whole line, Slowbro, Slowpoke, Slowking, they all sort of have this, they're so intertwined and associated with water, so it's really interesting to replace the water type for them. And here we go, folks. First encounter. It's a Dupe's Claws. It's another Venipede. I'm surprised that we've got a wild Venipede here, as well as the old Rod is just getting Venipedes for us. But that's okay. It's going to use Clang Scales, which is Dragon type. Get out of here. So because it's Dupe's Claws, I'm going to roll with the second encounter. And at the same time, I'm going to just take a look at the map here, just so we don't get lost. I think there's no other items. Yeah, no other items. Oh, speak of the devil. Look at this, my friend. Here's the Galarian Slowking. This is one that we can catch. Let's be very careful. Be very, very careful. I don't think Cut is gonna do too much damage to it. Yeah. Woo-hoo. One more Cut. Just one more Cut. Yep. That's okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Such a cool design. I love that the Shelder has kind of taken over the head and the mind of this Slowking at this point. Same with Wooper, kinda. Normally water, now poison. I really like the Paldean Wooper design. And also Fido. Fido and the pig, I forget the pig's name now, in the new generation. Okay, try it one more time, then we're gonna heal. We got this. Yes! Woohoo! What an amazing addition to the team. Holy crap. Galarian Slowking on the team. Now we do we have a name in the queue? I think we do. Lechonk, yes, Lechonk. That's exactly what I'm talking about. This is amazing. Okay, so the next name in the queue... is Citurva. Perfect name, actually. So this is Citurva. It's a randomly generated name by Zombie Paper. Galarian Slowking's data is added. The Royal Pokemon. While chanting strange spells, this Pokemon combines its internal toxins with something. Oh, with what it's eaten. Creating a strange potion. Interesting. So it's like an alchemic... It knows digestive alchemy. Cititan. I don't know if I know that one. Is that one of the ones... Cititan, is that one of the ones from Scarlet and Violet? This is Citurva. I really like this name. How's it spelled? So let me make sure I got it right. S-I-T-T-R-V-A. Oh, the big ice whale from the recent trailer. Nice. Yeah, I think more whales is pretty cool. We should have some variety, not just Wailord. I still want, I've mentioned it before, I still want a phantom moose. I want like a ghost moose where its antlers are sort of like made of miasma or like, you know, ghostly phantom gas or something. It'd be kind of cool. Cititan screams Avalugg to you and you love it. Nice. Yeah, I actually really like Avalugg and I can't remember the baby form of it. Oh god. Bergmite. I actually really like them, especially in Pokemon Legends Arceus when you're in the like icy biome area. It's really cool to see Pokemon like that just like in the natural environment. Bergmite's your favorite Pokemon. Nice. Mine is Girafarig. Okay, we got Citurva on the team. Really, really cool addition. That means we actually don't have any other names in the queue. So if anyone wants to add a name in the queue, or the next time you run into a Pokemon, if you want to name that Pokemon, it's 420 Moonstones, and you can use it anytime. Let's heal. In fact, because we're right here. Oh, God is the next one. Our God is the next mon that we catch, no matter which one we find. Let's do some healing. Thank you, Cow Mooster, for the name redeem, for bringing God into the team. Let's take a look at our moveset here for Citurva. So cool. Such a cool design. This is our friggin' rock tunnel catch. Look at this. Look at this. Talk about a turnaround. And it gives us so much more type coverage with Poison Psychic, because now we have Fire, Bug Poison, Bug Flying, Bug Flying. It's a pretty cool team though. I like overall, this team's pretty neat. Serene Grace. Oh my god, it's a Serene Grace Citurva, the Galarian Slowking. Promotes added effects, which means that any of the additional effects here, there's a higher chance they can happen. So aromatherapy can heal all status problems. That's ultra useful. Water Pulse, it already knows, and so it still knows a water move. That's pretty neat. It could potentially confuse the foe. Well, because it has Serene Grace, there's a much higher chance it's going to confuse the foe. We've got Aerial Ace and Magnet Bomb. The Steel Bomb is stuck to the foe, it's sure to hit. Okay. That's quite the moveset. Let's take a second here. I think if we... Let's give the Paralysis Berry. Oh, don't use it. Give. Give it. Give it. And then let's take a look at our TMs. Can't learn Thief. I'm just curious to see if it can learn it. Rock Tomb, no. Shockwave, no. Still no one can learn that. Brick Break, interesting. Ooh, could be nice to add a fighting type move in here. Yes. I'm gonna say we don't need Magnet Bomb. Curious, can you learn Dig? Yes, you can. Can you learn Bullet Seed? Yep. You already know Water Pulse, of course. Cool. Neat. Okay, I'm done with that. Let's save, because we have to. I'm down. We've got a pretty sweet team. I'm really stoked with this. If we're going to head into Celadon City with this, I think we're going to be fine. Let me pull up that map again to make sure that we're doing the right, making the right calls. Also, what's up, Mindscan? Lurking about. Hope you're doing well. Let's do a shout out for Mindscan, who does some really cool gaming streams and also some music streams if you ever get a chance to catch Mindscan's music streams. If you're into electronic music, definitely go check out some of the sets they've been doing. You're excited to know which one will be God. So I guess it'll be the route, because there's a patch of grass just outside of the rock tunnel. Oh wait, sorry, we're not going to Celadon. We're not going to Celadon, we're going to Lavender right now. We're headed to friggin' Lavender Town. Ooh, could it be one of the ones in the Pokemon Mansion? Was that where we're gonna find God? Who knows? Or not the mansion, the graveyard. Who knows? I'm sitting here going like, I know what's gonna happen. I know what's coming up next. Nope. Rock Tunnel. Tunnel de Rock. It would be extra funny if God was Arceus. That'd be insane. Joltik. See, this is amazing. We could have totally had a Joltik, but instead, we got lucky. And got a Galarian Slowking. That's great. Yeah, we'll stay out as Kolava. Just trying to see where the items are. So this is really cool that we're playing this one. I didn't actually expect to do the 898 randomizer, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm considering maybe doing a full playthrough of this game vanilla without the randomization, but just keeping the quality of life hacks as well. Could be kind of neat. Whether that's on stream or off stream, either one. No, holy shit. Excuse me, what? Wild Execute uses Hydro Cannon? Hold on. No, absolutely not. But yeah, I really enjoy this, but this actually was voted in. I did a Discord poll to those that are members of the Discord. We had a tie between, for second, we had a tie between Pokemon Crystal, Pokemon Yellow, and Pokemon Red and Blue, like the original. And then we had a bunch of people vote for Fire Red, Leaf Green. So we'll probably do another vote. Again, to choose the next one. I also had a ton of fun doing the Pokemon Stadium 2 randomizer, and I'm considering doing that again. We'll do that as a new series. It's one of my most watched series on YouTube. It's also one of my favorite things, or one of my favorite things about that series was that we did one of my favorite things, which was the team, the chat, got together to make Pokemon teams to take on each gym leader. It's randomized moves and randomized Pokemon each time, so it was a lot of fun. It was really interactive. It kind of makes me want to do Pokemon Showdown streams eventually, but I don't have enough experience with Showdown, I guess. I don't have the setup yet. It could be fun to do. because then we could actually like take each other on in battle with the chat. It'd be pretty neat. Oh, thanks. You'd think because this Galarian Slowbro is bringing the sun into the cave and making it so bright that we could just see everything once we're done this battle, but nope. I think you might do black 2, white 2, extreme randomizer Nuzlocke after you finish your black randomizer. Yeah, the extreme randomizer Nuzlocke, or sorry, black 2, white 2, extreme, that's a ROM hack? Or am I thinking of something different? Because aren't there ROM hacks of Pokemon Heart Gold? Oh my god, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and Black and White, and Black 2 and White 2 that up the difficulty like crazy. Hold on. Drought, we're lucky because Drought is actually weakening his Water Pulse. We're also lucky because we're not trapped in here. I'm thinking of like Volt White and Blaze Black. Maybe we just lead with Scooty. It's not worth the risk. Yes, hell yes. Doodoo wants to learn how to fart on the enemy, I guess. Sludge Bomb, it's an epic move. Ooh. Slowbro looks goofy in pixel art, totally. What do we do here? What do we do here? If the user moves before the target, the power of this move is doubled, so we can do a ton of damage with Bolt Beak, and it's 10. Crab Hammer, high critical hit ratio, it's kind of worth keeping. Unfortunately, Doodoo is our cut user. And then Dig. Do we get rid of Dig because it takes 2 turns? We do have poison Pokemon already. I'm doing it. We have the TM for Dig, so we can always change our mind later if you want. Doodoo learn Sludge Bomb. Lost it. Alright. There is an item this way. Whoa, what the hell? It's eating a Pikachu. People, this thing is eating a Pikachu. What the hell? Cramorant. Cramorant. Never seen it. I'm assuming this is a Gen 8 Pokemon. I'm gonna have to look it up. This thing is eating a Pikachu. Pull that Pikachu out of his mouth. A flying water-type Pokemon. Interesting. Flying first and then water second. As opposed to Wingull, water first and flying second. Or Pelipper. Interesting. It's so strong it can knock out some opponents in a single hit, but it may also forget what it's battling mid-fight. And that's it. It does not evolve. Interesting. Okay. Can't catch it though, but this is just a wild one, right? Pretty neat. I love Cramorant. He's a funny guy. That's funny. That's my first time seeing him. Oh, I wish we can catch Beautifly. Mainly just because we could have the three buggos. The three buguleros. The three buguleros. You know they're like bugs of a feather. I think Wimpod has a pretty cool design too. It's got like Kabuto vibes, but different. This is going to be worth it. It's Revive. We can't use it. But I think we can sell it for a decent amount of cash. Let's go back to the map. Up, and then there's a trainer, then there's another trainer. We can kind of avoid another trainer. I might take on every trainer though. There's 3 trainers up ahead. The 3 Tranuleros, the 3 Tranuleros. We might as well fight all 3 of them. Oh, come on. Nope. We better run. Not letting you Hydro Cannon us. In fact... Gotta heal, gotta heal, gotta heal. Oh shit. Some pretty cool wild Pokemon in this tunnel, not gonna lie. Yes. I don't often come here, but I will battle you. Okay. Whatever you say. In Sword and Shield, when Cramorant uses Dive, he'll have an Aerocuda Water-type Fishmon, but sometimes he'll get a Pikachu, and I think it paralyzes you 100%. But oh, interesting. So there's a chance that you can, like, the move can backfire on you. What's an Aerocuda? I haven't seen it yet. I'll have to see. Aerocuda. Water-type Pokemon in Gen 8. Evolves into Barrascuda. Interesting. Just pure water-type. Interesting design, I like it. I like the idea of non-blue water types. Yeah, it's got Poison Jab, Throat Chop, Psychic Fangs, Close Combat. That's pretty cool. Crunch. Flip Turn. Neat. Yeah, it's got some cool moves. So Turbo wants to learn Hyper Voice. Interesting. You know what? Forget aromatherapy. Let's do it. Why not? For Alligator, let's go. I should have used a different move. Meant to use the Leaf move, but that's okay. Yes. Oh, Scooty wants to learn Hyper Voice. What? Are they just all infected by Hyper Voice? No. I don't want to know what a Scolopede's voice sounds like. Stop learning. Yes. Oh, I lost. Though I missed. Am I going the right way? I think so. Oh, there's actually 4 trainers up here. This is 2 of 4. I almost have a level 40. Holy shit. That's crazy. Seems way overpowered for right now, but better safe than sorry. Kulaba will not have a fire type move, so we're good. Cardi B, level 29. Randomizer, level 21. Hell yeah. 21. I like the name Cramorant because it just makes me think of cram more in. That's what it sounds like to me. It's like cram more. And he just eats everything. Wait. There's a trainer here. Hoopa. I give. You're a better technician. Yep. Here's the trainer we could have avoided, but I don't want to avoid them all. Bulbasaur, let's go. Making it easy for us. I appreciate it. Got that same type attack bonus Steamroller. Almost double its level. Randomizer wants to learn Gust. We already have Aerial Ace, right? No, we don't. But we can learn Aerial Ace and Gust. No, not worth it. Randomizer wants to learn Substitute as well as Transform. That's crazy. So what do? Substitute first, then Transform? That's a pretty wild moveset. That's a wild strat. Should we do it? Should we make this thing our, like, troll on the team? Okay, forget it. This is wild. I'm doing it. I'm getting rid of Superpower. of all the Pokemon moves that we're gonna get rid of here. We're gonna start sending out Randomizer and using Substitute, and then Transforming. Could be good in the Elite Four. Because if we use Substitute first, set up the Substitute, then Transform, we're going to have the moveset of the other Pokemon, plus will be protected. It feels suited for a Masquerain, right? To kind of mess around in that way. Yes, Doodoo grew to level 32. Does that mean we're evolving? Fired away. Oh, no, not 32. Soon, though. Okay. It takes me to 2, and then 2. There's a person to the right, and then another person. Okay. So there's 2 trainers here. Oh, actually, there's 3 trainers. I see them now. We can do all 3. Challenged by Hiker Lenny. It's me, Lenny. Demo plan. Hoopa needs braces. Hoopa needs braces. Wait, you scoos me? Saturva is trying to learn Odor Sleuth. Nope. Nope. Scooty was trying to learn that move at one point. More Hoopas, there's just so many. They're so devalued in this universe. Lots of experience though. Lenny says, though, you win. Maybe I'm lost in here. Maybe you are. Maybe you are. Excuse me, what? Yes. Doo-doo, it's up to you. It actually does double the 85 power. So I think it's 85 power, 100% accuracy. But if we move first, if target, if we're faster, then it does 170, I guess? 170 power? It's kind of insane. At least that's how I understand that move to work. Right, like let's take a look at it. Bolt Beak, 85 power, 100% accuracy. If the user moves before the target, the power of this move is doubled, which makes it 170. If we're faster, then it's 170 power 100% accuracy move. And we have 61 speed, which is better than Cardi B, better than Randomizer, better than Saturva, obviously, because it's a much lower level. Scooty has 100 speed. Holy shit. That's terrifying. A giant horse-sized centipede that can move really fast. That's terrifying. Get me out of here. Nightmare fuel. Yeesh. No thanks. It's like those Syriac animations. That's basically what Scolipede is. Escape rope. Just in case. We already have one though. I believe there's one more battle here, and then we're going to one more area or two more areas, and then we're clear. More hoopla. More hoopla. Level 40, holy. Holy, 40 already. Okay. There's nothing up there. There's nothing here. We just want a fight and an item. Okay. Oh wait. That's the wrong area. I see where we are. It might actually be worth just putting the rappel on for now. So there's 4 more trainers here. Let's just take on the trainers. Let's not worry about wild Pokemon because we can't catch them anyways. Let's take it out. Let's take it out. Yes. Perfect. Randomizer grew to level 24. Hell yes. Saturva, level 23. Catching up. Steamroll this. Yo, Zombie Paper, welcome in. Cowmooster says, now imagine Bolt Beak on a speed boost mon with Protect and Substitute. That'd be insane, actually. I haven't ran into a mon like that, but that sounds terrible to go up against. Yeah, can you imagine? Because it would always guarantee do 170 power, 100 accuracy. You would always guarantee to be first. At some point you would be guaranteeing those hits. Plus you'd have Protect and Substitute and Transform. No, maybe not Transform. That's funny. Okay, let's do this. Zombie Paper, welcome in. Let's do a shout out. We're just in Rock Tunnel right now without Flash. Just walking around trying to figure stuff out. Scooty just made it to level 40, and we're not too far off from our Quilava evolving into Typhlosion. It sounds fun to use, but terrible to go up against. Yeah, totally. It's a good idea for like a Pokemon Showdown team for sure. You should write it down and try and build a team with a Pokemon that has that strat. Let's do some healing. That goes on the troll team. Max Ether, I would say that's definitely worth it. Oh, never mind, it's not a trainer. When you're up on a rocky mountain like this, rock slides are a threat. Can you imagine boulders tumbling down on you? That'd be like, wow, total terror. You don't seem to be scared. Do you want to try using Rock Slide? So it won't actually be Rock Slide here. He's going to teach us a move. The TMs aren't randomized. The TM compatibility isn't randomized. Nor is the move learning compatibility. But the moves that NPCs teach us like this, like the people outside of Mount Moon who teach us Mega Punch and Mega Kick, those are randomized. So Mega Punch and Mega Kick are actually Fire Punch and Thunder Punch. And we can still go back there. Nobody's, I haven't taught those moves to anyone. So once we have a full team, we can actually go back and see if we can learn those ones. Wow! Wall 3-up Luigi Moon. Which Pokemon wants to learn Rock Slide? It's not Rock Slide, but let's see. Bug Bite. Ooh. I think Cardi B. Yeah, we're going to teach Cardi B Bug Bite. So it'll be same type attack bonus. The user bites the foe, eating its berry if it's holding one. It does 60 power, 100% accuracy. I'm going to swap secret power for now. Again, we have the TM for that, so we can always change that up. And now we actually have three same type attack bonus moves. Yeah. I forgot that somebody teaches you Rock Slide here. Oh, what mons do we have? Okay, I'll show it off in just a sec. Sorry, I just saw that now. Zombie. Hope you had a good day. Hiker Donnelly sent out Hoopa. Hiker Donnelly sent out Hoopa. You went to visit with your buddy Agent Bond and you watched an episode of SSSS Gridman. What is that? Is that an anime? Gridman. Gridman. I just picture like a cybernetic snake with a helmet on that gets transported into a video game or computer program, kind of like Tron. And his name is Gridman. Just log me into the grid. I'll see what I can find. It's kind of like Mega Man EXE, like Battle Network. That's what I picture. Quick, send your snake into the internet. There's something wrong with the grid. It's an anime about kaiju versus mechs, but with some other stuff. Cool. And they also warp into a weird grid sometimes. Nice. Saturba's doing well. Oh, yeah. Well, we just caught Saturba in Rock Tunnel here. Like only just a few minutes ago. Saturva grew to level 24 and wants to learn Psychic Fang. Hell yes. Okay. So Saturva is was a wild Galarian Slowking, which has such a cool design. Poison Psychic, which is a really interesting, unique type combination. Psychic Fang, 85 power, 100% accuracy. The user bites the target with psychic capabilities, with psychic teeth. This destroys light, screen, and reflect. Interesting. Brick Break is a TM we can reteach. I'm gonna say we're gonna get rid of Aerial Ace. We'll turn Saturva into an aggro psychic fighter. We're almost out of Rock Tunnel. We'll do a quick team recap. So of course we still have Scooty, who is essentially, this is who I'm picturing as my starter now. It's the Pokemon we've had the longest. We just hit level 40, holding the Chesto Berry, and just for anyone joining in, we've got Poison Point. Really lucky because, and also insane speed, 103 speed. Poison Point, it could have been any ability, right? So it just so happens that we're Poison and we've got Poison Point. We got Rock Tomb, Steamroller, Poison Jab, and Leaf Storm, and I've left that pretty much the same for a bit. We got Doodoo in Diglett's Cavern. Full name is Scooty Pooty? I think so. It might be Scooty Patootie, something like that. We have Bolt Beak, which, again, like I was saying, is 85 power, 100% accuracy, but if the user moves before the target, the power of this move is doubled. And Quilava is naturally fast, so pretty much almost guaranteed every time it's going to do 170 power, 100 accuracy, which is more than most. It's stronger than Hyper Beam. The fact that it's electric as well, like it seems like a very overpowered move. We have Crabhammer, Cut, and Sludge Bomb we just picked up. And in fact, let me just rearrange these a little bit. That's better to me. Cowmooster says, does anyone know if you have a Pokemon with an illegal move or an item in Showdown if you can use it or not? I think it depends on the tier that you're building a team for. So there's different tiers, and there's I think there's a few that are like anything goes, that don't follow strictly like legal items and stuff like that. You have to look into it, but I know there's definitely a specific tier where you can kind of like bypass those rules. We have Cardi B, of course, with us, level 30. Sassy Nature, Swift Swim, as usual. Really good special attack, like insanely good. And we have Aerial Ace, Bug Bite, Bounce, and Free Shock. So pretty funny that we have all physical type moves. But we have a really good special attack and no special moves. It's interesting. And then here, with really good special attack as well, we have Cardi B's Buddy, Bug Buddies, which is really funny because Cardi B, if it's raining, will raise their speed, and Randomizer, named by Henny Blank, if it's in a sandstorm, will raise its speed. So they have similar abilities. Randomizer has Water Pulse, Avalanche, and we just taught it Substitute. It just learned Substitute naturally, and it already had Transform. So we figured this out. I'm going to try this strat. This is sort of like a trolley Pokemon. I'm going to, attack what I need to, and then use Substitute, and that'll cut my health in half, but it'll create like a Substitute doll in front of me so that it'll take damage. The user creates a decoy, and the decoy will have a quarter of its health. Sorry, not half. It'll have a quarter of my health, and then it'll be able to take a hit. So if we use Substitute and then coordinate it to use Transform right after, then we're sending out a barrier, we're transforming into the opponent's Pokemon, and we have all 4 of their moves, with limited PP, of course. But we've got a barrier, so it's an interesting sort of strat. I've never really tried it before, but we'll try to see if we can. Then we have Saturva, the most recent catch in the Rock Tunnel, with Water Pulse. Quite good to be able to have Water Pulse. We didn't teach it Water Pulse with our TM. It just already had it. Psychic Fang. Brick Break, and Hyper Voice. Pretty interesting moveset. Any names in the queue? Yeah, as Cowmooster said, God is the next name in the queue. It's the only name in the queue at the moment. That was from Cowmooster. And you're also saying, okay, because I made a Blaziken hold a Zap Plate in Showdown with Bolt Beak, Speed Boost, Protect, and Substitute with max speed and attack EVs and a jolly nature. That's trolly, because it's already so fast. We got a new name redeem. Here we go. Zombie Paper dropping a name redeem. We got Kukafkater. Kukafkater. I'm going to say Kukafkater. That's a great name. Kukafka for short. So we've got God and then Kukafkater. Or Kukafka. Nice. Okay, we're very close. We're very close. That is a randomly generated name, by the way, too. If anyone's interested. In knowing that, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Where are we? I think we're here. There's one more trainer. Yep. You have a Pokedex? I want one too. This guy's name's Coopert. C-O-O-P-R-T. I've never ever seen. I didn't randomize Pokemon names. I've never seen a name like that before. Anyone else seen that name before? It's literally his name. That's gotta be a glitch. This trainer I'm fighting, Cardi B wants to learn Eerie Impulse. What the hell is that? Electric move. Amazing. The user's body generates an impulse, exposing the foe to its harshly low. Oh, sorry. Exposing the foe to it harshly lowers its special attack stat. Interesting. So it's just a move that does no damage that lowers special attack. Where's this move from? Let me look it up. Looks like it's from Pokemon Sword and Shield. It is an electric type move. No, actually, sorry. Incorrect. It was introduced in Pokemon Generation 6. So Pokemon X and Y and Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. It just lowers the opponent's special attack by 2 stages, and the main Pokemon that can learn it are Voltorb, Electrode, Lantern, Heliolisk. So it's actually, it was originally a Pokemon just for Heliolisk. Or a signature move just for Heliolisk, and they decided to give it to those Pokemon afterwards. Voltorb, Electrode, and Lantern. Then Xurkitree from Pokemon Sun and Moon, which is one of the Ultra Beasts. And Toxtricity, both forms of Toxtricity from Generation 8, which we just discovered. For the first time a couple streams ago, we ran into a Toxel. Really cute Pokemon. I really like the design and the 2 different forms of the electric poison type. Toxtricity. But very neat. Very, very neat. Learning lots of cool stuff. We're definitely not going to learn Eerie Impulse here because it's not useful. Maybe early game, but not now. It's mean and I love it. That's pretty funny. That Blaziken. Oh, double Slowbro. It's a double Slowbro! Oh my god! Cooper, see? I'm so jealous. Again, I don't want to take on wild Pokemon here. Let me go back to my map. There's 1, 2 trainers. There's 1 item. Okay. Eek, don't try anything funny in the dark. Turtwig. Just one-shot it. And Slowbro, same thing. We can do the same thing with Steamroll. Just Steamroll both of them. Yep. Saturva grew to level 25. Let's keep it going. You have Pokemon? Let's start. Okay, we'll leap. Yeah, I guess I could go to Saturva. It's grass and rock type. Oh, look at this awesome back spray. That's badass. Critical peck. Bam! That worked perfectly. Oh, also, Saturva has Serene Grace, so all of my additional effects for my moves, my secondary effects, have a much higher chance of happening. So Water Pulse has a small chance of confusing the opponent. But because Saturva has Serene Grace as an ability, it has a higher chance of confusing the opponent. So that's pretty neat. Let's try it. Becomes cloaked in a freezing light. Uh-oh. That ain't good. Let's use Freeze Shock. Good thing we had this berry. Yes. Perfect. That's Saturva's first battle, right there. Randomizer grew to level 26 and wants to learn Spotlight. Not useful if we're not doing double battles. So we'll skip that. And Hoopa again. I should have switched Pokemon. I think what I'm going to do actually is Ether, Scooty's Steamroller, and then swap out to Scooty here. Perfect. I'm just back to the chat. It's the double Slowbro, sung like the chorus to the final countdown. I was picturing it like a double rainbow. It's the double Slowbro. Did I catch those Pokemon with an upgraded fishing rod? No, we have not got the upgraded fishing rod yet. I think we're going to get it. So once we get through this tunnel, we're going to be in Lavender Town. So we'll be able to find God in the Pokemon graveyard, ironically. Or there might be a little bit of grass. I think there might be a little bit of grass just outside of this tunnel here. And we might find Kakafkatar. I can't even say Kakafkatar in the graveyard. I think we get the upgraded fishing rod in the next town. I'm pretty sure we get it in Celadon. And then we can go back to all those previous places. It's also where our 4th gym badge is going to be. It's also where we can go to the department store and get a ton of new items. It's also where we can go to the game corner, and the way I do Nuzlocks is if you can buy Pokemon or it's a gift at all, you can still pick those ones up. They don't count as your encounter. So we'll be able to fish for a Pokemon in Celadon, go to the game corner and buy a Pokemon, whichever one we can buy just quickly. Those will all be randomized. And then we'll also go to the upper floor of the department store or the apartment building, and Celadon City, and go get our gifted Eevee, which will be randomized as well. So there'll be a lot of encounters coming up here, which is great. I'm really stoked for that. It's been quite the grind getting up to this point, but we have a decent team. Decent type coverage so far. Three bug types. That's fine. Their moves are pretty varied, and one of them is basically just a flying Ditto. All right, one sec. Let's go back to this map. Again, we are still doing this blind. There's an item up here, and is it even going to be worth it? Who knows? TM23 Iron Tail. Ooh, maybe. We don't have a Steel type move. We did have Magnet Bomb, but it's not a great move. Iron Tail, 100% accuracy, 100% power, 100 power, not percent. I'm just, what am I talking about? I'm gonna refill my coffee and refresh my brain here. 100 power, 75% accuracy. An attack with a steel hard tail. It may also lower the foe's defense. Saturva is the one with magnet power, or the one who had magnet power. Nah. If we did teach it to anyone, it'll be either another Pokemon or Scooty. But we won't teach it right now. TMs are reusable, so we're fine. Cramorant. Zombie, if you didn't see this Pokemon, this is a Pokemon from Gen 8. And yes, it is basically a pelican trying to swallow a Pikachu whole. Scooty does have a good moveset right now. Absolutely agree. Yeah, Cramorant's great. Cramorant is like a meta Pokemon, exactly. It's from Pokemon Sword and Shield. This might be the last one. There's one more person here, but I don't know if they're a trainer. Oopa. The one-for-one randomization is kind of nice because I at least know what to expect, as opposed to some of the other randomizers I've done. Most of the other randomizers I've done have been more chaotic. So who knows what you're going to run into. And that can be good, or it can be bad in a Nuzlocke, so you never know. Leap. Taking down that fossil. There's definitely another person here. What? Where the hell are you? You got a little baby Scooty? Keldeo. Just to rub it in our faces that we could have had one before. Oh, it's not a person, it's a sign. That's funny. On the map from far away, the map I'm looking at online, it totally looks like a person. Here we go. Alright, those are trainers. This is Route 10. It's a new route. Gonna grab this. No, there's no grass here. But there's trainers. Let's do it. I'm not sure if all 4 of these people fight, but let's just do it. Get the experience. Cool lava. What? How do you dodge that? That did nothing. But it double dodged. Did you just double dodge? I saw you go in and dodge the attack. And then you just went in and you double dodged. You dodged the attack again. Oh, water pulse. Hold on. Gotta flatten that slow breath. There is no grass, which means we are gonna find God in the graveyard. This mountain air is delicious. You should not be eating the air. Spit that out. Sir, spit that out. Good day, sir. Oh, Trent wants to use Meowth. That's right. That cleared my head. Speaking of, I'm gonna go get a coffee in just a second here. Let's just take out all these trainers. Look at all these trainers. I'm feeling a bit faint. I haven't hiked in some time. You need some coffee too? Need that refuel. Here, let me help you out. You're feeling faint, your Pokemon's feeling faint, just go to the Poke Center, it's okay. Greedent, one of our rivals Pokemon. Another very cute design. I think this is a great design for like all the squirrel Pokemon. There's so many of them. I think Pachyrisu's pretty cute. This is pretty cool. It's a fully evolved form of a 2-stage Pokemon. Normal type only, I believe. And I think it could be normal ground. No, I think it's just normal type. Not a huge fan of Greedent. I like the design. I mean, it's like very Disney. I will give it that. It definitely looks like something out of like Cinderella or like Snow White or something. It's just pure normal type. Not a problem to deal with, that's for sure. Not hard to handle in battle. I do prefer... Oh, look, 420 for winning. I do prefer Linoon, if we're going to be talking about Pokemon in that same type of category. In battle. I actually don't mind using Linoon. I usually call Linoon Simple. That's my like go-to nickname for Zigzagoon and Linoon. And I never used Obstagoon because I've never played Sword and Shield. But Obstagoon looks really neat. Where a Galarian Zigzagoon can evolve into an Obstagoon instead of a Zigzagoon evolving into a Linoon. Either way, design-wise, both of them are pretty cool. Saturbo, level 27. Wants to learn self-destruct. No, those are some dangerous tendencies. Nope. Not in a Nuzlocke. There's two normal ground Pokemon. There's Diggersby and Ursaluna. I think Ursaluna's great. A really, really cool design. One of my favorite new Hisuian form designs. I also really like Hisuian Sneasel. But specifically, or Sneasler, the evolution of Hisuian Sneasel. I like Sneasler a lot. But I do really like Ursaluna. I think it's the, out of all of the new forms, I think going from Teddiursa to Ursaring to Ursaluna is such a great progression visually, and also level-wise, adding the ground typing is really unique. I kind of like the design of Diggersby, but yeah, Ursaluna, one of my favorite of the newer Pokemon introduced in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Yeah, last resort move, self-destruct. We definitely don't want to use that. Idarama, thank you for taking care of that work bot for me. I appreciate it. And welcome in. Happy Sunday. Also, Daryl, what's up? How's it going? And looks like we got some Lord Loki action as well. Hello, hello. Should still do a decent amount of damage. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break here. We're gonna heal, and then I'm gonna take a quick break. We've got a pretty wild team right now. We've had experience share on the whole time, for this whole stream, for a good chunk of time actually. So yeah, we can't catch a Pokemon here. Oh nice, you got it too? Very cool. Very cool. I can help you with it. Just message me on Discord later. Cowmooster says, my final team in my first run of Pokemon Legends Arceus was Decidueye. That's who I chose as well too, was Rowlet. I actually never used Rowlet before, and I was really looking forward to using like the Archer form of Decidueye. The original Decidueye. I didn't expect a Hisuian one. And I was a little bit disappointed in the design. I really like the, it kind of looks like the robot from Power Rangers. If it was an owl. You have Ursaluna on your final team, you have Arcanine, Zoroark, Avalugg, and Avalugg. Not Avalugg, Goodra. Used one Avalugg and a Goodra. Nice. I really like the Hisuian Goodra design as well. There's some pretty cool ones. My team right now is all alphas. I think I have, so I haven't beat it yet, and I did start streaming it. You can actually go to my YouTube channel and watch my whole playthrough of it. I just got to a point where something shifted, and I'm not allowed back into Team Galaxy Hall or back into the camp or the original village at all. I can only stay in the little small campsites, and something happened to the sky. That's where I'm at right now. Then I had to move, and a whole bunch of different things happened, so I wasn't able to continue the playthrough, but I do want to continue it soon. I also want to attempt a Nuzlocke of that game, because I think it'd be really interesting. Could be fun to do on stream, but just a Nuzlocke in general would be neat. And my whole team right now is all alphas. Okay. So here's our team, pretty decent. Scooty, Doodoo, Cardi B, Randomizer, and Saturva. The next Pokemon we catch is going to be God, and it's going to be in... I mean, we have an option. We can go this way and catch a Pokemon, or we can catch a Pokemon here. And I think it'd be cooler to catch a Pokemon in Pokemon Tower. So I'm just going to take a moment, get some coffee, be right back, and we'll continue from where we left off. Thanks for sticking around, and thanks for hanging out. Alright. Thank you for the name redeem, Kalmooster. Gesundheit. That's how I'm going to pronounce it. I'm going to pronounce whatever the name is as Gesundheit, but it's G-S-I-U-H... Or sorry, G-S-I-H-U-Z-H-I-U-E. If I'm going to try to pronounce it, it's Gesihuzyu. Gesihuzyu. But Gesundheit, I think, is the best way to just call it that. I'm back. Sorry, Sayuf. The wheel spin is actually for a different stream. So we can refund the points if you want, but it's only for the retro roulette streams that we do. Okay, we're gonna head in here to find God. I came to pray for my dearly departed Clefairy. I'm awash in tears. Did you come to pay respects? Bless your Pokemon-loving heart, girl. My Growlithe, why did you die? I'm a channeler. There are spirits up to mischief. I sense them high in the tower. Pokemon Tower was erected in the memory of Pokemon that died. Bidoof, is that you? Here we go. Oh, we have to do this first, don't we? Because there's no wild Pokemon here. Hey Moon, what brings you here? Is your Pokemon dead? Hey, it's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. Having a Growlithe die is just like your pet dog dying. Totally. It's sad. So our rival does have Greedent still. So the team stays pretty consistent, which is mainly because I think it's a 1-for-1 randomization. They're alive, let me kill them. It's basically what he just did. Scooty is level 42. Don't put too much deep thought into it. Our stats are friggin' beefy right now. That's all I'm saying. Beef stats. Beef stats. Beef stats. Beef stats. Beef stats. Beef. I smell like beef. Excuse me while I put on my sunglasses. Holy shit. Easy there with your Psychic Fang. You did a lot of damage. Hitorama, I don't know if you saw, but we were able to catch in the rock tunnel just before we got here to Lavender Town. We were able to catch Galarian Slowking. We were talking about the design for Galarian Slowbro, but we caught Galarian Slowking. It is Saturva, named by Zombie Paper. Let me just show you how awesome this Pokemon is. The Shelder did go for the head. Is his name Whopper Jr. and I ran out of characters, so it's Whop Jr.? Exactly. You got it. Henny Blank named our rival. Whop. Cool Whop. Whopper Jr. What will fire moves? Nope, no fire moves. Excuse me. Oh. What? You stinker. I took it easy on you too. How's your Pokedex coming? Again, you ask me this every time. I'm doing a Nuzlocke. I'm not trying to complete the Pokedex. Bye-bye. Even we could not identify the wayward ghosts. A Silphscope might be able to unmask them now. Let's go, folks. Here we go. We're finding God. We'll take on the battle first. I'm actually not going to teach our Quilava Flame Wheel. I don't think it's worth it. We have really good moves right now. And good type coverage, so... Sorry. Sorry. You're like, just catch God already, God blum it. God blum it. Yeah, I got a quart of Blummet in the fridge if you need some. Escape rope. Escape rope? Really? No Wildos. Could have sworn that there's wild Pokemon here. Were you streaming today earlier, Loki? We're just out here piling rocks on butterflies, no big deal. Cardi B just grew a level. Not today, you were just working on commands for the channel. Nice. Elixir. Can we find God here, or do we have to move on to another route? Do we have to come back with the self-scope before any wild Pokemon will attack us? I always thought that there was wild Pokemon anyways, and then you just can't see the final ghost Pokemon that you end up taking on here, which is the ghost of the Marowak that was killed by Team Rocket. The ghost of Keybone's mom. I always thought that there was wild Pokemon in this area, though. There we go. I knew there was. Oh, but we do need the Sylph-Scope. Damn it. Okay, so this doesn't count, technically, because we can't just catch the ghost. Alright, we'll have to come back. Might as well use it. We've got a bunch of escape ropes. We haven't used one yet. Saves us some time. Okay, we need the Sylph Scope. I was right about the wild Pokemon, but that won't count as our encounter. You encountered a fucking real-ass ghost. That's God. Oh. I don't have my alerts on today, Itorama, but... all that tension for nothing, huh? Okay, is God in Route 12? Or is God in Route 8? This is up to Calmooster. Where's God pulling you? 12? We're not going to fish because it's just going to give us a Venipede with the old rod. There's a lookout spot upstairs. The view is magnificent. You might find God. My Pokemon's ashes are stored in Pokemon Tower. You can have this TM. I don't need it anymore. Let's return. Again, the TMs are not randomized, and the compatibility is not randomized. there is grass in this route, so we're just going to go to the grass. I think there's grass. It might be that we will be blocked by Snorlax, and we might have to come back to this route. I haven't played Fire Red in a bit, so there's a little bit of this remapping going on right now. Seriously? Poison Sting? 1 HP. This is how you do it. That is how you do it. Nice. Are you gonna revive the Dome Fossil? Yep. I plan on doing that in in Cinnabar Island, and also I have Old Amber as well. Just go for it. Because we have Cut, and I went the back way through Pewter Museum and picked up the Old Amber as well. I also used the random number generator to pick the Dome Fossil. Wow. I was just coughing earlier, just had a little bit of a coughing fit. I smoke, so there's that. But it's hard to talk right now. All these pizza delivery guys. Cantonian pizza delivery guys. Magmortar, Rhyperior, and now Galarian Slowbro all have gun hands. Where's our Pokemon Rabid Kingdoms battle game? I.e. Pokemon Conquest 2, but it just stars Magmortar, Rhyperior, and Galarian Slowbro. Octillery has gun mouth. My favorite Pokemon pizza deliverer. The ones in Kanto are always sitting on the job. They're always sitting down. They look a lot more like pizza delivery men in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald. This is just the Cantonian regional form. Pizza delivery guy used my tote, and pizza time. Pizza delivery guy used Big Apple 3 AM. The opponent dodged the attack. Oh, there we are. Magmortar. I'm trying to think, are there any other Pokemon with gun hands? Yeah, I knew it. I had a feeling. So Snorlax is blocking the way. We don't have the Poké Flute, so we can't do anything about it. And I think this is going to be a double battle. Probably the second double battle of the whole game. Yep. We're challenged by young couple Gia and Jess. Pyroar and our starter, Hariyama. Oh, interesting. Clawitzer basically has the biggest gun. Yeah, totally. And Mega Blastoise kinda has a gun hand. Oh, does he have two? Because doesn't he have like little tank, like little cannons like above? They're like hand cannons, right? Clawitzer is basically just a giant gun. And Remoraid is technically a gun too. It's supposed to be like a pistol, designed after a pistol. Whereas the original idea and original design of Octillery was to be a tank. It would have been a gun evolving into a tank, which would have made more sense than a fish evolving into an octopus. Beta Octillery is really cool, totally. It is what ended our Emerald run, though. We had an actual tank Octillery that wiped our team with Hydro Cannon and Blast Burn. It's kind of ridiculous. So yeah, if we had the Poké Flute, this would be God. If we had the Super Rod or the Good Rod, then we'd have a chance to catch a Pokemon that isn't just Venipede. I mean, we can try. But watch, it'll just be Venipede. Because it's just the old Rod and it's a one-for-one randomization. Yeah, Venipede. So it's just Dupe's Claws. Ends up being the same thing over and over, so... We need the Good Rod or the Super Rod. So that means we just gotta run all the way back, and I think God is gonna be found on Route 8. Look at this. Look at this tension. This better be like a good Pokemon, because it better be Arceus after all this. So much tension. That's 2 fake out routes. Let's go. Route 8. I'm a rambling gaming dude. Alright. So a streamer? A gamer that rambles? I think they meant to say gambling dude, a rambling gambling dude. This better be a pseudo-legendary or legendary. I know, right? After all this. After all this. Randomizer grew to level 30. I want to use Snow. Keep it going. After all this, it's a Sunkern. It's just going to be a C-Dot. Alright, let's go. Let's go. There's some items in here, too. Lumberry. Lepaberry. Look at this. Look at this tension. There's probably not Pokemon here. Let's just leave. Okay, okay, okay. God? Is that you, God? Here we go. God is our Toxel. So we did run into a Toxel once before, but we couldn't catch it. And I was talking about how I really liked Toxtricity. The Toxtricity of our city. God! It is poison, and it is electric. Yes, it's a baby Pokemon. Does that mean that we have to evolve it through friendship? We did run into one of these little babies earlier. God baby. I think it can resist poison jab, right? Don't die. Oh no, baby. God baby. Bye bye. Bye bye. That was level 43. What was I doing? That was a Keldeo situation. That was dumb as hell. That was dumb as hell. No! That means the next Pokemon that we catch in the next route will be God. I killed it. I used a poison move against it. I figured it'd be fine. But I used Poison Jab, and yes, it's Stab. It's stupid. It was the same situation with Keldeo. I used a Bug move, thinking, okay, it's Fighting type, it should be fine. Nope. I was just too overpowered. Psychic F. That's okay, we have a good team. I'm just wondering if we should just try and catch another Pokemon, then take on these battles. You know what I mean? You look good at Pokemon, but how is your chemistry grade? Like, save these battles. I know we have the Versus Seeker, though. We can keep coming back and use the Versus Seeker if we need to. But we can save these battles for, like, a new Pokemon that we catch. I mean, that's just hopeful, wishful thinking, I guess. Jeez, Sonic Boom did way too much damage there. Hold on, my friend. Another Mime Junior. Toxel has two forms depending on its nature, and it evolves at level 30. Okay, so not through friendship. Kind of reminds me of Scraggy a little bit, and Scrafty. Just that kind of vibe. Saturva, level 30. Trying to learn Baneful Bunk, which is basically a poison type protect or detect. And if a Pokemon attacks us, then they'll end up hurting themselves, or do damage to themselves. I don't know if it's worth... Oh, it can also poison the attacker, that's what it is. It's sort of like a protect meets poison point. I don't know if it's worth rid of the moves we have right now for it, so... And we did have the opportunity to teach Baneful Bunk to Scooty when it was a Whirlipede, but I decided against it as well. We've run into 4 different Darkrai's in different routes. We had 4 opportunities to catch Darkrai, and we missed all 4 opportunities. And Misty had a Darkrai on her team. Yes. The game is mocking us with Darkrai at this point. Totally. Totally. Ow, meltdown. Here we go. Doodoo is evolving, folks. Look at this. Oh, who used the bathroom last? You left a huge Typhlosion in there. Come pick up your Doodoo. Oh yeah. Typhlosion has suction cups. Ooh, that is the... that might not be good. It firmly anchors the body, which means anytime we send out doo-doo, we're not going to be able to take it back. Our starter, we used a move once. We used Jaw Lock, which locks us into the battle, and it screwed us over completely. Our starter was screwed over for that reason, so hopefully we don't. It's a lot easier to screw ourselves over now with this ability, so we just gotta be very careful to when we send out our doo-doo. Gotta be very selective. We'll just be flinging it around everywhere like a monkey or something. We have to be very careful and meticulous with our doo-doo. I'm going to try to head to Celadon, because we can catch a Pokemon on the other end of this underground path. Maybe we can find God over here and then come back and take on these battles. But like I said, we've got the Versus Seeker, so we can always come back, and this is one of my favorite routes to come back and constantly fight trainers and keep doing rematches. Just because it's really easy to use the Versus Seeker and have like 8 trainers on the screen at once. It'll only prompt the trainers that are currently visible on the screen, so that area has a lot of potential to get 8 trainers or 7 trainers at once. Here we go. Steelix, this is our god if we can catch it. I'll take it. This is a great addition to the team. Interesting. Good thing I didn't send out... I was going to send out Typhlosion, but good thing I didn't. Hopefully we can catch it. I love how I saw my first Steelix in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I was in a... Ooh, so close. I was in a Space-Time Rift, or Space-Time Continuum. And I was like, I gotta get out of here. There's so many Pokemon here, so I like left. And I was leaving the dome, like took 2 steps away from the dome, then turned left, and as soon as I turned, I saw Steelix escaping the Space-Time Rift as well. He was probably like already where the Space-Time Rift was in reality, and he wasn't in the rift, but it looked like he was escaping the rift, and then he just like turned to look right at me, and then we battled, and I was like, okay, I have to catch this thing. So he escaped the Space-Time Rift with me, so we're bonded. We got that like experience that we both shared. Cyphers, welcome in. It is going well. We are currently just outside of Celadon City trying to catch a Pokemon, a Steelix. Let's do a shout out to Cyphers if you're not following them. Oh yeah, they're big in Arceus for sure. I say Arceus, I say Arceus, I say them both. Back and forth. Back and forth. I say them both. Back and forth. I don't want to do any damage to this thing. Holy shit, Flying Press. That's a fighting type move though, thankfully. And not a flying type move. It has Powder, so I'm just a little bit scared if it has a fire move, because it used Powder on us. And if it has a fighting move, or a fire move, then when it hits us, it'll actually... Or whenever we use a fire move, it'll actually explode and do damage to us. I think it's actually us. We have to use a fire move, so we might be okay in that regard. Ooh, we got through Rock Tunnel earlier, Cyphers, and we caught ourselves a Galarian Slowking, or Galarian Slowking. Really cool design for Pokemon. Citurva. We missed our chance at a Toxel, which is an interesting electric poison type. It's poison type and then evolves into electric poison type. I mean, I feel like I want to use Steamroller, but it's not gonna... I'm doing it. It can't kill it. I know we're level 43. Okay, jeez. Okay, I'm not doing it again, because if we get a crit, we might do too much damage to it. Come on. Ooh. Powder. It's powder. Ooh. I'm taking the risk. I'm taking the risk. It's using Hawlucha's exclusive move. Hawlucha from Pokemon X and Y. Oh! Catch the Steelix. Catch the Steelix. Wow. What? Took in sunlight. Are you kidding me? It has solar beam. Fine, because we're bug and poison type, but what the hell? I guess it makes sense. The steel could reflect the sun. At the right angle, all the parts of Steelix would just start glowing, magnifying the heat. Sweet child, just stay in the ball. Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, get in the Pokeball. Powder. Maybe if we break it up, take a turn to heal. Just gonna waste PP. Waste of PP. Wild Steelix used flying press. We are not impressed. Wow. On to the Pokeballs, folks. I'm not gonna not try and catch this. It's kind of crazy to not catch it. It'd be crazy to run away from it, especially it'd be so viable in Elite Four. Victory Road. It's not that we don't have a viable team already. I think the Pokeballs are defective. It is a giant steel snake, right? I mean, these things probably like just gets, the Pokeball probably gets stuck in its eye. You know? It's like dust. There we go. There we go. God. God. This is God right here. Thank you, Cow Mooster, for the name redeem. We got 2 more names in the queue right now. Alright, Steelix, the Iron Snake Pokemon. It is said that if an Onix lives for over 100 years, its composition changes to become diamond-like. What does that have to do with Steelix? Shouldn't that be the Pokedex entry for Onix? Venusaur, the fully evolved flower Pokemon. Flower dinosaur Pokemon. It's said that a Bulbasaur really likes to eat berries. What does that have to do with Venusaur? Don't give me a fact about another Pokemon. Get fucked. Get fucked, Game Freak. GF. Game Freak. The new games obviously have that sort of treasure diamond mechanic, where there's like a treasure form. I don't know what they're called, but they're like a mineral. I don't know. It looks kind of cool. It looks cooler than Dynamax, that's for sure. Okay, we caught one. What I want to do then is heal. There's a lot of things we can do in Celadon City here. Keep out of Team Rocket's way. Alright. Terastallizing? I don't know what that means. A Pokeflute awakens sleeping Pokemon, you know that? It does so with a sound that only they can hear. I rode here from Fuchsia. It's an uphill ride on Cycling Road, so I'm exhausted. If I had a bike, I'd go to Cycling Road. Oh, we might have to go back and get our bike. Because I didn't get the bike, did I? Bike. Yep. Yep. It's okay. We can buy the lemonade item here, or the tea item, and then all the guards will let us through. So we'll have all these open shortcuts, basically, to all the different cities very shortly. We also should find Fly very shortly as well. Okay, let's take a look at God here. Oh God, what? Fucking Game Freak. Like, come up with... Like, marketing is not that hard. Naming things is not that hard. You don't need to come up with a convoluted, stupid-ass name for a new mechanic. Like, it doesn't need to be a fucking tongue twister. It can just be something simple. In fact, when you're translating it to all the different languages that you're going to automatically be translating the game to already, you're going to save yourself a bunch of time. We don't need to call it terastallizing. It's like, fuck. Check out the new supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Venusaur form. All you need is a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious stone and the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious belt, and have them both equipped at the same time with a Pokemon with the supercalifragilisticexpialidocious as an item. And then, in battle, when you're ready, you can transform your Venusaur, for example, into a supercalifragilisticexpialidocious Venusaur. Fuck off. Fuck off. It's just... No. Junochi Musada. No. Nintendo, no. Fuck. Bedazzling was already a word. There's so many things. There's so many better words they could choose. Just want to ride my motorcycle. Right? Like all Pokemon fans, all we wanted was a motorcycle game. That's why we were playing Road Rash this entire time. And MotoGP this entire time. We weren't playing all of your games that you made that have nothing to do with any of the nonsense you're trying to introduce. I like some of the designs of the Pokemon. It better be open world, but I'm not that impressed about what's going on with the new game. Whereas as they were releasing stuff about Pokemon Legends Arceus, I was really impressed with stuff as information was coming out. Where I feel like I become less impressed as I find out more about Scarlet and Violet. It's just not a good sign. That's just me. That's just me. Hello there. There's nothing that I don't know like I... Wait, what? There's nothing that I don't know like I wrote on a blackboard. I know about the world of Pokemon in your Game Boy Advance. Get together with your friends and enjoy trading Pokemon. Is it an Eevee? It is not an Eevee. Our Eevee is a Mime Junior. You're ecstatic about Wooper, though? I think some of the forms are really cool. I really like the Paldean Wooper form, for sure. Alright, we got Mime Junior, our very own Psychic Fairy type. I believe Mime Junior needs Friendship to evolve. Let's take a look. Introduced in Generation 4, added Fairy type to both Mr. Mime and Mime Junior. It will evolve after it learns Mimic, but the moves are randomized, so we need to either teach it Mimic somehow, or it's not going to evolve. I think it's really funny. After you learn Mimic, you can essentially the next turn you will evolve into Mr. Mime. If you're outside of the Galar region, you'll evolve into Galarian Mr. Mime, which is Ice and Psychic, if you're in Galar, after Mimic is learned. And then at level 42, if you have a Galarian Mr. Mime, it'll evolve into Mr. Rhyme. Ridiculous design, but I like it. I kind of like it. There's something about it. Oh. Let me pull up the listed names here. Zombie Paper redeemed a name, and also I'm not on a food break. One second. Okay, Zombie Paper redeemed a name. Redeem Kakafkatar. Kakafkatar? Or Kakafka for short. Here we go. Thank you for evolving from Lord Loki Asgard to Lord Lurky Asgard. Kakafkatar. Kakafkatar. A randomly generated name by Zombie Paper. Oh, placed in the... I guess it would be in the PC because we actually have 6 Pokemon. Very neat. We do, okay. Let's just take a look at Steelix. God has Refrigerate, so normal moves become ice. Interesting. We've got Solar Beam, as we saw. Brine. Powder, which the user covers the target in a powder that explodes if it uses a Fire-type move. And Flying Press. It is Fighting type. The user dives down onto the target from the sky. This move is both fighting and flying type. So they tried to introduce dual typings for attacks. That would have been really cool and really complex. But they only ever made one move that was 2 types. And this was for the fighting flying type Hawlucha. Interesting. I think what we'll do is probably teach this a different move. Give it a berry. Give Saturva a berry. Give God the Lumberry, it can heal anything. Makes sense. Pretty appropriate. What else? And Confusion for Saturva. There we go, perfect. And where are my TNs, baby? Rock Tomb. You can learn it too. Shockwave. Unable. Brick Break. Dig. Yeah, I want to teach Dig to God. God learn Dig. Iron Tail we definitely have to teach to it. Ooh, Brian, if the foe's HP is down to half, the attack will do double damage. Interesting. Oh, sweet. My partner's home too. Just 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm not sure I wanted to get rid of Brine. I kind of wanted to keep Brine, but I think that's okay. Perhaps we can learn Water Pulse. We do have Water Pulse on Saturva, so we might be alright. Didn't really mean to do that, but that's okay. Like, I did want to teach Iron Tail for sure, but no, it doesn't learn that. Oh, and Randomizer and Saturva both have Water Pulse? Okay, we're fine. We are fine. Let's save it. We got ourselves our Eevee, which obviously is a Mime Junior. Cacophcatar. Really hard to say. Cacophca. Cacophcany. Takes a bit to save here. So now we can make a decision. Do we want to switch any Pokemon now? It's level 25. Do we want to bring this with us? Or do we take a look at their stats maybe? Let's do this first. Let's do this. Let's change the name to... Buddies. Let's just take a look at Mime Junior. Which, oh, we have to go to the name rater in Lavender Town to name it Cacophcatar because it didn't save. Did you notice that? We gave it the name Cacophcatar, but it didn't save. Anyways, it's Psychic Fairy type, Hardy Nature. It's got Illuminate, which is the same ability our Cubone had. Encounter rate increases. With Moonblast, an excellent move. Bite. Head Smash. A reckless life-risking tackle that also hurts the user terribly, and Freeze Shock. Wow. This is a pretty nuts moveset right here. That is a nuts moveset. Okay, we'll leave it for now. We'll end up saving it. It'll be our backup for now. But we'll end up trying to get Mimic if we can. We can get a Pokemon in the game corner in just a moment here. Oh, someone stole our Sylph Scope. The thief came running this way, I'm sure of it, but I lost sight of him. We can catch a Pokemon here as well, as an actual Celadon City encounter, but we need a better rod for it. Go ahead, laugh. I'm flat out busted. No more slots for me. I'm going straight. I won't be needing this anymore. Received a coin case. Lunch. That man at the table lost it all at the slots. There's a basement under the game corner right here. Ooh. We know, we know. The slot's just reeling the dough big time. Something fishy's going on. This is a hotel for people. We're full up, unfortunately. Why'd she bring her brother? I'm on vacation with my brother and boyfriend. Yippee, I'm on vacation. Blah, 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 blah. No items. Not interested. We're not going to take on the gym yet. Celadon takes pride in its efforts to keep the city beautiful. That's why the new game corner is bad for our city's image. We're going to not go into the department store yet. And we can't get that way. But we can get an encounter. This is going to be Gazoon type. Another Pokemon named by Calmooster with randomized... Wow, okay, hold on a second. It's a Pokemon named by Calmooster with randomized... just randomized letters, and it's looks like Gazoon type, but it's actually Gasihu's... Gasihu... I can't even say it. Gasihu's you. is, I guess, the best way to pronounce it, but I'm going to say Gesundheit. But what is up with Eevee here? Is there an Eevee form? Is there a Galarian Eevee that I don't know about? What is going on here? What is this? I've never seen this before. Is this a Dynamax Eevee? Like, why does it have this big... I look it up and it just gives me the Dynamax Eevee, but why does it have this, like, big tuft? What is happening here? Does anybody know? I'm just trying to figure it out. So it's not a Galarian Eevee, but it's designed almost looks like a Dynamax Eevee, which is kind of interesting. Well, I want to catch it. I always want to catch an Eevee. I wonder what the redesigns for... Are we going to have like bigger tufts for all of the evolutions? That'd be really neat. Oh, so close. This is our first encounter here. Gesundheit the Eevee. I'm just going to actually name it Gesundheit, try and spell Gesundheit. Because it's just easier. Ah. Giga Impact. Holy shit. You notice that it doesn't say level 18, it just says 18. It doesn't say level. I wonder what the heck that's all about. Like next to my Pokemon, we've got LV next to the level number. And here we just have the number. I'm gonna give it a shot. I don't know if we're gonna be able to catch it, but we might be able to. Keeps using Giga Impact. Too much damage. Ah. Are we going to even be able to catch it because it's a Dynamax form? Alright, it's using Sludge Bomb, it's using Giga Impact, and it might poison itself, so I'm going to use Scooty. And then right after this, I'm actually going to go back and heal, and we're going to save, and we're going to raid somebody. I'm going to have dinner with my partner, so she's just getting home. So that's my main plan. I want to say thanks to everyone who's been hanging out. Thank you to those that have been following, naming Pokemon, showing up to all the episodes, and just supporting the channel in general. And if you're watching on YouTube, I will see you in part 5. This is part 4 of our playthrough already. Got a pretty awesome team to start with. Wasn't expecting to actually have an Eevee. Please. Again, I don't want to not try to catch this. I mean, we got ourselves a Steelix, and it took us a little bit of time to get the Steelix. But I do not know what's going on with the design of Eevee right here. I'm intrigued. Yes, there we go. This is Gesundheit. Perfect. Eevee's data was added to the Pokedex, and it's glitched out and is showing me Pyroar. Interesting. Give a nickname to the Eevee. Look at this design. What is happening? It looks like a friggin' Minccino or Chinchino. I don't understand. But can we fit Gesundheit? I think we can. Yes, we can. And spell it properly, too. This is Gesundheit the Eevee. Placed in buddies. We gotta check that out. That's crazy. I did not expect to get an Eevee in Celadon City with the randomizer. We still have an option to buy a Pokemon from the game corner as well, and to fish for something in the water with a super rod or good rod. So heal up. let's check out the PC. Wow. Gesundheit, the Eevee. Oh, look at this. Look at that. It's a normal Eevee. So maybe, perhaps, it was in Dynamax form just in that battle. And we caught it while it was a Dynamax Eevee. And then, after it sneezed, we said Gesundheit, and it became a normal Eevee. But what is this symbol? I am so intrigued. I'm super intrigued right here. That is not the fridge. Quirky Nature Eevee, met in Route 16. It has big pecs, which is an ability, I just picture it's got like big muscles. It's an ability that prevents defense reduction. It has Giga Impact and Superpower. Wow. Giga Impact is just basically the physical type Hyper Beam. Heart Stamp, the foe is hit after acute act, and the foe may also flinch, and Sludge Bomb. Those are some good moves. So we're going to start with Heart Stamp, Sludge Bomb, Superpower, Giga Impact. Okay, we'll leave it at that for now, but very interesting. Good backup Pokemon. We got ourselves Mime Junior, Takoff Katar, and we have Gesundheit, the Eevee. We have God the Steelix, our reliable Scooty, the Scolipede, Cardi B, the Vivillon, with their new friend Randomizer, or Randomizer, the Masquerain. Our Doodoo from Doodoo's Cave earlier has finally evolved into a Typhlosion, but we gotta be careful because it has suction cups. And Saturva, our Galarian Slowking. A really interesting team. These are all really viable Pokemon, I would say, especially like Saturva, Doodoo, God, and Scooty. If we can bring those into the Elite Four somehow, chef kiss. I'm gonna raid somebody and have dinner. And you know what? Let's raid. We haven't in a while. Let's raid Draco West, another Canadian retro streamer. He often does Link to the Past randomizer races on Sundays. He might be doing a birthday stream, and I think he sometimes does chest lottery, which is sort of like an interactive way to engage with a Ocarina of Time randomizer, if that's something you're interested in. I'll see everyone in the next part. Tomorrow I'm not going to be streaming, but on Tuesday I'll be streaming at 5 or 6 p.m. Pacific, and I'll see you then. If you're watching on YouTube, I'll see you in part 5, and yeah, take care everyone.